It's that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. We are here 48 hours before the most important match of the season right now. And this is a special preview because it's a preview of such an important match. Obviously, they're the team which have haunted us the most over the course of this season. Back in October, a few days before Halloween, we lost 6-1. It was in the group stages. Then we played them at home and it ended 2-2. A very, very, very weird match. We played against them a couple of weeks ago and it ended 2-1 to them. 3 matches we've played against them, 0 wins for Roma, 2 wins for BODO GLIMT and 1 draw. However, we're here with the most important match out of all the matches we've faced against them. This is by far the most important, the most intense, and especially with all that happened after in the changing rooms, it's gonna be the most intense one, the most extreme one. Both teams are gonna step up for the first time in these four matches, actually hating each other, because when they beat us 6-1. When it ended 2-2, when it ended 2-1 to them, the bond between Roma and BODO GLIMT was a good bond. But with all that happened in the changing rooms, I know that their manager hates, not necessarily the club, because you see, I think hating the club and therefore hating the fans, it's completely different to hating the staff in it. And you see, this is obviously, this is Roma fans' perspective, but unless you're a Lazio fan, unless you're a Juventus fan, unless you're a Napoli fan, you can't really hate this team, the passion which the fans have. But obviously hating the staff interior is something which their manager especially will motivate the players on. The hate on Mourinho, the hate on Nuno Santos, it will be there. So the hate which their manager, Knudsen, will transmit to, his players will be there. Mourinho will do the same thing to our players because Mourinho knows that if he doesn't win this match, it's appalling not to have won at least 1 match out of 4 matches against them. This is a crucial match to Mourinho. A crucial match. Absolutely crucial. This is where the season will change. Because you see, if we were to get the next round of the Conference League, if we were to beat BODO GLIMT, we would be once again in a UEFA semi-final. And for a club like Roma, it's not a thing, oh yeah, great, well done, round of applause. For a club like Roma, yes, it's not the Champions League, it's always a massive achievement. So you're getting in a semi-final of a UEFA tournament. Now that in the Serie A we're grinding more and more, we're grabbing more points, we've consolidated 5th position with the win over Salernitana. You see, Thursday's match is an absolute season changer. It's exactly what it will be. By the way, Kez Dala is asking, are you going to the stadium? I am indeed going to the stadium with my friend. I'm not sure if you've seen him. Most of you guys have seen him. Josh, we're going to the stadium, providing a stadium vlog later that night, so stay tuned for that. And that is a good shout out to turn notifications on, so as soon as that video comes out on Thursday, you're there and you don't want to miss it. Hopefully it'll be a positive title. But you see, the rivalry is building up. Both teams need a win. Now the bookies, I've seen the bookies because something which I like doing is actually seeing, and this is not just for Roma, I'm liking. This is something which I've always liked to do. Seeing the bookies for teams and who are the favorites to get to the next round. And the bookies actually give Roma favorite to the next round. Partly, I think, a big factor which you see, I think it will be a turning factor is the fans. And it's inevitably gonna be that. Because, I've seen massive, don't get me wrong, if you're a BODO GLIMT fan, obviously keep the confidence high, you've won the first match. But something which BODO GLIMT don't know is what this stadium is when it's a full stadium. Because when we faced BODO GLIMT at home at the Olimpico, when it ended 2-2, it was in the middle of COVID. It was in the middle of COVID restrictions in Italy. The stadium was less than 50% full. They don't have a picture. They can't visualize this stadium being full. And 70,000 fans, 70,000 fans are going to be at the stadium. A massive statistic which Roma fans should be proud of is that there are more Roma fans in the two combined matches, Salernitana and BODO GLIMT on Thursday, than there were more fans in the two combined matches against Barcelona and against Liverpool in a Champions League quarter-final and a Champions League semi-final. This is something which Roma fans, BODO GLIMT fans, it's something which as Roma fans we need to absolutely exploit. This is the first time in two combined matches, consecutive matches, that there have been most fans since the time Roma won the league in 2001. It's impressive. Now, obviously, part of this is due to the fact that the Fredkins have lowered the prices to go to the stadium, but part of this is also because of the passion, because of actually having the motive of, I'm going to the stadium if we win 3-1, if we win 2-0, if we win 3-0, if we win something like that, we're going to a UEFA semi-final. And it's yes, I always say it's not a Champions League, it's the Conference League. Everything has its own. There are big clubs in the Conference League as well. So you see, the stadium being full is something which we have to exploit, and is something which will be a winning factor. Now, you see, it's something which BODO GLIMT don't know. BODO GLIMT fans don't know about, and this is the beauty of football, you know, because something which I would personally love to say is that, you know, I've seen many comments with BODO GLIMT in this channel with BODO GLIMT fans unfortunately hating after all that happened in the changing rooms of the club. You know, I really hope that as BODO GLIMT fans, yes, the hate towards the staff is high, and if that's what happened, then I can't blame you. It's things which should be kicked out of football. But I really hope that BODO GLIMT fans don't confuse and don't mistake the hate towards the staff and the hate towards the fans and the passion of this sport here in Rome, here in the capital city of Italy, because it's two completely different things. So you see, I've seen bad comments about Roma, but I really hope that the hate that BODO GLIMT fans are having is just reserved to the staff and not to the club in general. It's a sorry club, love the passion, love the fans. So I really hope that as a BODO GLIMT fan, they spot the differences between the two. So that's definitely something to point out. I mean, coming towards this, just to pop up the rivalry even more, we've got Lazio, who have welcomed BODO GLIMT to train in their training grounds, which just boosts the rivalry even more. I mean, jokes aside, this is something which many clubs do. When Liverpool came to Rome to play the semi-final, which ended 4-2 to us, another robbed match. Go and watch the highlights of that. VR wasn't there. 2 not giving penalties. 1 non-existent offside. We definitely deserve to get in a Champions League semi-final back in 2018. But when Liverpool came to Rome in 2018 to play the semi-final against us, Lazio did welcome them. It's something which, you know, Lazio loves doing to keep up the rivalry. But obviously, something to point out when it comes to Roma is that the win over Salernitana does help a lot when it comes to morale, and thank God we didn't lose that match, because losing against Salernitana, bottom of the league, conceding against them, doesn't prepare you well for this match. And winning that match, coming back and winning that match, scoring 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes, builds that mentality to get ready for a BODO game. Now, something which I want to point out is something which we need to avoid. Something which we need to avoid is conceding. Now, BODO GLIMT score many goals, a lot of goals. I would like to point my eyes on the Conference League more than the Norwegian League, because I don't follow the Norwegian League, but I can't see a lot of competition in the Norwegian League. I hope I'm wrong. So I would like to point myself on the Conference League statistics more than the Norwegian League statistics. BODO GLIMT loves scoring, and BODO GLIMT know what scoring means. They've scored 4 goals in 2 combined matches, if I'm not wrong, against Celtic Glasgow. BODO GLIMT, let's see if I'm wrong. BODO GLIMT Celtic ended 2-0 and 3-1. So sorry, they scored 5 goals combined against Celtic. They scored 3 goals combined in 2 matches against AZ Alkmaar. They love scoring. They scored 2 against us in the first round. Frankly speaking, I think, we score as well. We score a lot as well. The last time, which I think we didn't score a goal, I really don't remember when it was. It will be a very high scoring match, I think this will be. I think the defenders will play a big part in this match. If Smalling, Mancini and Kumbula or Ibanez turn up to the match like we turned up against Lazio, I think we can easily win this match. Unfortunately, football games are always different to each other, so I'm not expecting another Lazio match. But I do expect the mentality of these players increasing. I do expect the mentality of these players wanting to be there. So, So I genuinely think that it will be a very, both teams love scoring. So I think it will come up to the defenders. We need to avoid conceding. That is 100%, because the second we concede a goal, then we would need to score 3 goals or 2 goals to go to extra time. But my advice, if I was in Jose Mourinho position, if I was in any staff position to give indications to the player, my advice is to avoid extra time, avoid penalties, because they are a completely different. They're basically not. If penalties especially is not football, and it's a completely different situation. So my advice to the Roma players is to avoid penalties in extra time, because it will be a painkiller. It will be absolutely a painkiller. Now, obviously, we have got Napoli on Monday, not Sunday, because Sunday's Easter, obviously. So they're playing on Monday. I'm gonna throw it out there. Who gives an absolute crap about the Napoli match? Because unlike when we played Vitesse a few weeks ago, or we had Vitesse on Thursday and Lazio, which we couldn't lose because it's the derby, it's one of the biggest rivalries in the world. We couldn't lose that. On Sunday, we had to keep some energies, and thank God Tammy scored that last minute goal. This time, I'm going to throw it out there. Consume all the energies you want in this match. Because fairly speaking, we're going to lose against Napoli either way, even if the top 11 players start. And to be honest with you, I would much rather want the players to focus on this match, and they can, in my opinion, they can lose that match against Napoli 3-0. If we lose to Napoli, we have an excuse. They are fighting for the league. I don't expect anything spectacular from that Napoli match. And I'm going to throw this out there less than 1 week before that match. I don't expect anything out of the Napoli match. After Easter, the players are still tired from BODO GLIMT. Just forget about that match. Focus on BODO GLIMT, because it is the most important match of the season right now. And it's just important to just give it all on this. And then, in my opinion, I don't say it often, you can even lose against Napoli. Just give it your all to BODO GLIMT. Get in a semi-final in the Conference League, and then a defeat against Napoli will be forgiven 100%. Napoli are a team who are fighting to win the league. They are in a position where they're fighting for something way bigger than us. They lost their last match. They cannot lose anymore. So it's extremely important to focus on this match and not keep and restrain energies for that Napoli match. And if Mourinho's watching this, please listen to this. Don't you dare conserve energies for Napoli. Don't you dare. Because one thing is, yes, consuming energies when you've got Lazio on Sunday and you're playing on Thursday. I'm not expecting anything from the Napoli match. And to be honest with you, if we lose, I won't be sad. Napoli are fighting for the league. Give it all against BODO GLIMT. get into a semi-final. You've got 70,000 fans in front of you. Up the boys. Let's move on to predicted 11, which it will take me less than 1 minute because there won't be any different thing, any different situation. I think we will play with Rupert Russo in goal for sure, which obviously needs to step up from the performance in Norway. I think we will play with Smalling, with Mancini, who's back from his injury, and if he's not 100% fit, then obviously it'll be Smalling, Kumbula, and Ibanez. But Smalling, Kumbula, and Ibanez is a very unexperienced defense. And if Smalling gets injured, we're absolutely screwed. So Mancini will need to risk it. Once again, risk it this match. Rest against Napoli. I couldn't care less. I want the lads to perform well, to concentrate well, and to get in a semi-final versus BODO GLIMT. So 100%, I am saying, Mancini, Smalling, and Ibanez in defense. Even though Ibanez hasn't been playing well, I still think he will play over Kumbula. I think we will play with Korsdorp, 100%. Oliveira, Cristante. And you see, this is the biggie. Because, do we put Spinazzola in? Do we put Spinazzola in? I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put Spinazzola in. Will it happen though in such an important match? Will it happen? It will definitely not. Zalewski will play, who is by far one of the best players in the team right now. And definitely Vigna won't start, so 100%. So I want to put Spinazzola, but it won't happen in such an important match. He hasn't been playing for more than 6 months. So Zalewski will start. We will see Mkhitaryan and Pellegrini back together after Pellegrini missed Salernitana for too many yellow cards. And Tammy Abraham, who hasn't been 100% fitness. His fitness is coming towards the end of the season, just like a classic player who played every single match. But once again, we need to give it all. Football is like this, And as Mourinho said, it's only the first half. We've got the second half as well. In front of 70,000 fans at the Stadio Olimpico. I expect a good mental reaction from the players, keeping on the momentum after Salernitana. And at the end of the day, we have to give it its all. We need to avoid conceding, we need to avoid extra time, and we need to avoid 100% avoid penalties. Because penalties is not football. So, ending it on the note, obviously, we need to... They love scoring, so conceding will be... Smalling and the defenders need to play big match. But we need to give it all. Not exactly. Basically, almost 4 years ago, we did it against Barcelona. It was a completely different team. A more talented team. It was a completely different manager. But the fans were there. There were 70,000 fans, just like BODO GLIMT this Thursday. And we have to give it all. Football is weird. It might go our way, it might go their way. Anyways, 4 matches we played against BODO GLIMT. I'm going to say it again. Yes, BODO GLIMT fans are disappointed for AS Roma for what happened in the changing room. But I really hope this is all directed to BODO GLIMT fans. That the hate that BODO GLIMT fans are having towards the staff, towards Mourinho, towards Nuno Santos, doesn't combine with the hate towards the club and the passion and the fans, because it's two completely different things. But anyways, if we win, great. If they win, congratulations. It's been great to face BODO GLIMT 4 times this season. So back is back. So Smalling, Ibanez and Mancini need to play a big match, but 70,000 fans, in my opinion, will be the winning factor. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button. We're getting closer to 2,800 subscribers. Like the live stream as soon as it becomes a video, and follow me on Instagram at the Roma Gallery score. Comment in the comments what we're feeling. Positive, negative, comeback incoming. Let me see the results of the poll, and then I will end the stream because I need to go. To my granddad's. Right, let's see the results of the poll. Let's see what people are thinking. Confidence, not confidence. This is Rome, 75%. No, 25%. We've got that confidence. Come on, the boys! See you on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Not live or watch along. Stadium vlog will go up later that night. So stay tuned for that. Turn notifications on so you will not miss it. Simon out.